Hey guys, it's Lil Blondie Unfiltered. Welcome to my podcast on YouTube where we talk about everything from the of dating in LA to the crapple of dating in general, dating apps, talk about dating profiles, girl talk, guy talk, everything, and talk about mental health, not being afraid to talk about mental health, everything under the sun except religion or politics. That's a no-no. Also, if you're a negative Nancy, Karen talking to the manager with the caca hairdo, or a male version of a Karen to the point, you heard me. Off my page. Meanies are never welcome. Bye-bye. Get out. Happy Tuesday, everyone. So I thought I would just do something, because I do a lot about how people, with the talkers and, when you can't get a word in edgewise. And I thought I would do a phone conversation talker. I am someone that likes to text, not talk on the phone. And I'm sure most of you do. However, when you have someone you haven't caught up with in a while, that's what you do, right? You do it. So, but then there's the ones where you catch up with and they don't let you get a word in edgewise, phone edition. And then that problem is you can't get a word in to be able to say, wait, I gotta go to the restroom, give me a second. No, you gotta hold your pee in and do the pee-pee dance. And one time I had to hold my butt cheeks in because I had to go poop. But I couldn't go because I couldn't get a word in edgewise. So that in itself was fun times. Has anyone had to, been on the phone with someone, but then you can't get off because you can't go to the bathroom? And then after a while, you're happy, you could finally go, but then you want to say, oh, it's nice to talk to you, let's do it again, and you don't. But you can if you want to text. Which brings me to this. The best thing about texting, well, there's two sides of it, okay? So you have, sorry, my nose is running, it's raining in LA. Wait, is it really? Yeah, in LA, shocking. Okay, so texting. Texting can be it could be bad and it could be good. It's good because you can avoid someone if you want to. You can tell someone how you feel, whatever. You can still block them because then they can't, which I think it's so mean too. But you've blocked someone. We've all done that and have been the victim of blocking. Yeah. But it's good to text because then you're not dealing with talking on the phone, because a lot of us now prefer texting. Even my mom prefers texting. Okay, what does that tell you? Texting is great. I mean, now when you text, I'm getting a friend who keeps texting like 3 million times a day, and I'm like, it's so cool and nice. I don't have the heart to say, can you knock it down a little? But the thing about texting is you're able to talk without talking to them on the phone. You can do, say what you need to say, and then you can answer when you freaking feel like it. I know there's two types of texters, okay? There's the ones that are on top of it. I don't like to brag. I am the one that will respond back. But if it's way too many texts, I'm just going to be like, not now. But I will answer text, really. I will. So you have the ones that will and the ones that just won't text. They'll text when they feel like it. We don't like those. Because then you're like, thank you for not responding. But like I said, I have someone that texts me like 1 million times, and it's a friend, but like he texts a lot, and I'm like, I don't want to. I will respond though, but to a point when he's done with a bunch of them, then I'll just be like, yeah, I like this, cool. And but the thing is I've learned is over texting someone, like over texting a girl, over texting a guy. I used to do that all the time. And what does that get you? They're going to think you're a nut cadoodle and they're going to block you. So let's not do that. texting can be good and it can be, not good. When you get blocked, it's not good. But, also, don't you love using emojis like I do? Yes. I do love the emojis for sure. But then you have the ones that don't text like ever, or you get the texters and you guys are out there. I know it. The ones that thought they sent the text and was like, oh crap, I forgot to text you back. Now there's ones that's full of caca and there's ones that really do that. So there's the ones that you do that to be nonchalant about it, but there's the ones that really, truly are the ones that forget to text and think they text you back. And I've done that before where I thought I texted someone and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't. So sorry. That sounded sarcastic, but I am sorry because then I feel bad. But then there's there's another kind of texter. Now, I told you about the texting lingo when someone goes like with 15 letters instead of saying the word out. So refer to that episode. So there's the ones that have the lingo, and then there's the ones that just don't like to text at all. I have those in my family. I'm not one of them. Trust me, they're the ones that just don't have either the time or be honestly, I know English. To be honest, they just don't want to. They just don't want to. They don't like to talk or text or whatever. So there's the texters that are really text you back. There's the ones that think they texted you back but forgot, and then / probably did that because they didn't want to talk to you. So there's the ones that actually forget to text you, and that. Then there's the ones that just really don't like to talk. Phone, texting, leave them alone. They'll text you when they freaking feel like it. But then there's the over texters where it's going to get you blocked. Yeah, that stings, man. But anyways, I hope you're having a fabulous rest of your week. Soon it will be the weekend. It's only Tuesday? Dang. But anyways, thank you to everyone that's liked and subscribed. Please like the episodes. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Don't let anyone take your sunshine away ever. Be who you are. You're amazing the way you are. Thank you to the trolls for the views, but you can shove it up your butt. Talks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you can't adopt, you can't rescue, you can't volunteer, just share on your socials. Urgent dogs in need, because let's go share and clear the shelters out. One little small thing like that is a big impact. All right, I'm gonna go question who to text now. Who should I text and bother? No, I'm just joking. I'll talk to you later. Bye.